Greetings YouTube and welcome to Last Week in Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Edition. Now we're on our way back from Winnipeg Regionals. I'm Blue Started 9. Mega Monkey is awake. Oh, welcome back.
Up.
Wow.
I was never asleep, I was resting.
Oh.
You started to snore.
Yeah, we thought you were out, dude. And we're joined by a special guest here. Say, whoops, no.
Hello.
Hi. So, yeah, just a quick recap. There isn't a whole lot to talk about. Just some bullet point things. I mean, we talked about the Winnipeg Regionals on the way back here. What happened? There was a lot of Cleefort dolls. About
Like 90% of the field was
A lot of Rogue.
a lot of Rouge.
Some Teller, some Yosenji, a couple
yeah, and just a lot of there was a lot of like hate for Necros at this. I think everyone had either mistaken arrests or mistakes in their main or side. Like I saw mistaken arrest everywhere.
Card's good?
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. And Monkey here, of course, topped with 4-man Shadows. How's it feel?
Good. It's always good to get another top.
So what are you going to do? What are you doing with that deck when we get Instant Fusion in Norton next week?
I don't even know the layout on how it worked. Norton into the extra deck. It's already so tight.
I think you'll run at least one copy of it just for the El Shadow play.
Well, I don't really need a Noya to listen our locals.
Isn't it like devastating in the mirror?
No. Can't summon from the hand or graveyard as well as traps.
Oh yeah, okay. For some reason I thought you couldn't special summon monsters off of spell cards.
That'd be nice.
No. Yeah.
It's just
No, the big thing that Norton gives you is like one card Trish, basically.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
yeah. And it gives everyone access to Dweller and oh god, everyone gets big Dwellers now.
That makes me really, really sad.
Ooh. And if you're playing Ghost Ogre, you get access to Gungnir.
And Ancient Sacred Wyvern.
Mm-hmm. And Clear Wing. Man, level 7's oh man, you can just side deck an Ancient Fairy Dragon for the field spell matchup.
That's neat.
Relevancy. So there was that. And then like over in Japan, Perform Mages are still wrecking things. Some deck lists from the Burning Abyss event came up, and they were intriguing.
Yeah, they're different.
They were like just going hard balls to the walls with all the monsters, the good ones. I saw Pot of Avarice in a build, which is just I'm so glad we don't have that here.
The main thing
They
that
still have Monster Reborn and Card Destruction too.
That's the main thing that shocked me. Literally none of those lists were playing card destruction. Not a single one.
Really? You'd think you'd be so good in there. It's like, oh, you have breakthrough skills you don't want in your hand. Okay, just card destruction them. I guess though, it would trigger a lot of things over there, like Trick Clown.
I don't know. I still think there's just no way in hell Burning Abyss can compete with Perform Mages.
They'll have to just go pure Fire Lake Turbo, like just Fire Lake every turn, and just hope to just get a shot in. So there was that. YCS Mexico happened last weekend. Burning Abyss won, Necros got in second, but the only real noteworthy thing was that over in Mexico, and only Mexico, they ruled that Wavering Eyes could not be stopped by Damage Juggler. So, Tyrus Turbo was a thing there.
Yeah, but this is the same stupid country that said that you can negate Inzektor Hornet with Mad Beast.
Man, I wish you could.
Man, that beast.
That was such a good card this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And-
Again, I never really made it.
Wow, I played 3 mirrors and 1 platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna make it all the time.
Yeah, and then like, what else was there? Like, oh yeah, and then we got like the spoilers for Clash of Rebellion Special Edition, which, well, if you couldn't get your hands on Ultimata Zulkin and Fight for Tiger, now you can. I like this one. Like, I like that they're at least putting jump promos in there for the things. So this means that we'll get in the next one Beast Eyes Pendulum Dragon and Perform a Pile Pendulum Wizard.
I bet your buddy Pendulum Wizard's an important dimension.
Probably.
That's my guess.
I hope so. They'll make them cheaper to get.
He will be a secret rare.
Oh, definitely. Well, like Beast Eyes right now is going for $25 a pop, and it's Beast Eyes. So like Pendulum Dragon, I mean Pendulum Wizard, if it was a jump promo, it probably would be like in the 30 to 40 range.
Yeah.
So as a secret, it'll be 30 to 40, but considerably easier to get your hands on.
Maybe.
It'll be like Farm Girls, expensive but still really easy to come by.
Uh-huh.
Oh my lord, the box from yesterday, our judges yesterday opened.
Crap, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, good job, Cody.
You know, not my compliment.
Yeah, you got your Cosmo deck done. I got my Red Eyes deck done, my Gem Knight's almost done. I just need to get one Absorb Fusion.
It's still happening.
Yeah, I want to get that off of you. And then it's just like, I'm going to be screwing around for the rest of the year, because I don't feel like playing seriously until next year. I'll just screw around with Pendulums, why not? Before Mages were fun to play with. I can't wait to get Ice Cream Cone. I'm set up for that. There was that. And then like the other really notable thing I can think of is that we finally got like the contents for Mega Pack 2015. Pretty much what we expected. Dante, Virgil, Shittles, yeah. Like Baxia got downgraded to a super rare. Oh, a few.
Saphira, Queen of the Dragons, is now a secret rare. So is Samsara, Dragon of Rebirth.
For all you disaster players out there, get them. It'll look so nice. And then like there were some exclusions from there too. Like there was Edge and Scissors.
Edgeum Sabers.
Although how hard is that thing to get really?
It isn't.
But the big one though is Monolith.
Yeah.
It was like what, $50? At least in Canada.
Yeah, he's pushing that.
So that's pretty big. Like, granted, the rest of the Cleaveward deck is cheap as hell. And you'll probably get a good portion of the supers and stuff from the tins, because everyone's going to be buying 2 to 3 tins. And one of the other 10. Is Elder Entity Nis in this one? No, it's not.
Hasor.
Hastor. And then I think that's like really all that's notable. Like they're spoiling more about what's in the OCG extra pack, so they're getting a Fusion Conscription and etc. etc. Like we're also getting a Dimension of Chaos Advanced Edition, which like the other Advanced Editions gives you some variant cards plus some spoiler cards from Bosch. I wonder what 2 cards it'll be.
Whatever it'll be things that are going to be common.
Could you imagine if it was Monkey Keyboard?
Well, he ain't going to be no
No, he's not going to be a common in that set.
It'd be cool though. He's ridiculous.
It would. Oh.
And he'd look real nice as Super.
Google Dot Deck 3.0.
Mm-hmm. Except this one's just obscene.
Yeah.
But I think that's really like all the notable things from the past week. It was a very like slow week for Yu-Gi-Oh! No real spoilers. Just the last set of regional stuff. Like granted, there's probably some regionals that were done this weekend. I'll look over the lists and talk about them accordingly next week. Sadly, there were not very many questions to answer in this video. So to the one guy out there who asked me what I think about Dragon's Bind and how it'll affect certain decks, to put it bluntly, well, first off, it's not a 3 of. It's a 2 of at best, just because it's not good in the early game. Later game, it'll be stronger. It's ridiculous on start of Spark Dragon. I don't think Dragon's Bind alone is going to be enough to push any of the relevant Dragon decks into competitiveness. It'll make them a bit niche because they get access to 4 Emptiness, but Ignites also have access to 4 Emptiness, and look at where they are. Although this Emptiness is considerably easier to set up in a pure Dragon deck. You can't splash it into a lot of things unless you are able to shit out dragons from your extra deck relatively easily. If you're playing like a heavy Synchro deck that makes Stardust, sure, I mean, but otherwise, those are my thoughts on Dragon's Bind. It's good, but it's not going to be enough to push them back into relevancy. Red Med needs to go to 2, minimum that. And I think 2 Red Mids would probably have no impact. Like we were even talking about this like after looking over some other stuff. Like Card Trooper could probably come back to 3, and I don't think we care. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Was the last thing? No, was the ARG released their new list? Say what you want about ARG, but some of those list changes I like. Like Debris could honestly come back to 3 here.
Moral attack.
Moral Attack to 3. It isn't out to Forerunner.
Yeah. Just 7 Steel Rider.
Reasoning to 2, and 1 from 1 to 2. That yeah, I mean Monster Gate. Yeah, why do I keep getting those two mixed up? I get what they're doing. They're trying to make Infernoids and just generic decks better by giving those things 1 from 1 to 2 in the TCG. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, really.
Nothing. No, they banned Towers. Raigeki. What do you guys feel about those ones?
Good.
Yep, I like those ones too.
Do you feel?
It should not be legal.
No.
Yeah. With
Towers is just a mistake.
I don't think they limited very many noteworthy things. They hit Unicorn,
Again.
but Necros will still function off of 1 Unicorn. We still have 2 Brio under this list, and everything, and 1 sure, but whatever. We still have 2 Brio, multiple cycles. Granted, Trish is still banned. Oh yeah, they brought back regular Trish though.
Yeah.
Like I think under this list, Tellers are still good. Cleefort will still be good. BA will still be good. Necros will still be a thing. Shadows will still, or a thing. Well, should be a thing, hopefully. I still don't think Infernos are going to be able to break the ceiling. Just
Probably not.
they're still really relying on getting those mills off, and B, retaliating C is so painful. But yeah, that's really about it. Overall, just meh week. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this edition. Next time we'll be back in our usual spot at Burger King. And yeah, until next time, see, I'm Blue Star 9.
Yeah, everybody else.
Everyone else, say bye.
Bye. No, he had no input.
Said a couple things.
Ow.
It's okay. You were still our moral support.
It's true.
Yeah. Good night, guys. We're all sleepy.